Well, hello, sports fans, and thank you for tuning in to this Emory Henry Volleyball game. I am your commentator for the night. That'll be Ty Spires, as the Emory Henry Wasps will be taking on Milligan University. We're going to pause briefly for the national anthem, and then we will be right back with the starting lineups.
Between the Buffaloes of Milligan University and your Emory Henry College Wasps. And one quick reminder before we begin the match tonight, Emory Henry College policy requires everyone, regardless of vaccination status, to wear a mask while indoors. Failure to comply will result in your being asked to leave. Thank you for your cooperation. Now let's meet the starters. First for Milligan under head coach Denny Bays. Number 3, Ashley Vandergrift. Number 8, Ella Mady. Number 9, Carly Gregory. Number 10, Elise Gregory. Number 13, Taylor Pavich. Number 14, Abigail Byington. And the libero for the Buffaloes, number 2, Paxton Atkins. And now for your 2021 Emory Henry College Wasps under head coach Tyler King and assistant Sam McCauley. On the outside, a junior from Madison Heights, Virginia, number 1, Savannah Kesey. Setting, a junior from Chucking, Tennessee, number 5, Marissa Snap. In the middle, a freshman from Martin, North Carolina, number 11, Samantha Worthy. On the outside, a freshman from Bristol, Virginia, number 14, Camden Jones. On the right side, a senior from Durham, North Carolina, number 15, Ashley Clayton. In the middle, a sophomore from Kingsport, Tennessee, number 17, Hannah Watson. And the libero for Emory Henry, a sophomore also from Kingsport, Tennessee, number 3, Sarah Moore. At this time, we will honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, there you have it, folks. In case you couldn't hear that starting lineup, we'll put it up here for you briefly. Number 1, Savannah Kesey will be at the outside hitter position. Sarah Moore, number 3, will be the libero. Marissa Snap will be the setter. She's number 5. Samantha Worthy will be in the middle, number 11. Camden Jones, the freshman, number 14, outside hitter. And Ashley Clayton on the right side, number 15. So a great-looking lineup here for the Wasps as they start out this game briefly. And there is the libero switch. So that signals we're about to get started here at Bob Johnson Court. Milligan is going to start the game off with the serve. Ball is over. Wasp set up the offense. And a point on a hit by Milligan. They take the first point of this set. Score is 1-0. Great effort by Sarah Moore trying to dig that one out. And a good little tip by Hannah Watson. And Milligan with a tip of their own, able to get the point. Score is 2-0. Ball is blocked by Milligan. Great save by Sarah Moore. Another tip. Sarah Moore able to keep the ball in the air. And it looks like a foul on Milligan, getting Emory and Henry the point and the serve. And there is a substitution. Asterly Clayton coming out for number 19, Paige Halcrow, the freshman out of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. She'll be serving here. Great block by the Wasps. And I would say a hit by Hannah Watson, but she almost palmed that ball and threw it over. Obviously not something you can do, but she definitely had control of that volleyball and was able to get it over, and Milligan wasn't able to do much with it. So the score is tied up at 2-2. And a great block by the Wasps again. Looks like might have gotten into the net, Savannah Kesey, so Milligan's going to take the point. Scores now 3-2 Milligan. And a great hit by Carly Williams, able to take the point there, and that ties the ball game up at threes. Kesey with the serve. And the Wasp unable to dig that ball out, so a back and forth here early as Milligan takes the lead back from the Wasps. Your score is 4-3. Wasp setting up the offense. And that ball is in. Wasps weren't entirely sure about that call. It was close, but the referee deemed that ball in, so the score will move to 5-3 Milligan. Tip by Watson, almost lands a point, but great play by Milligan. But unfortunately, Carly Williams comes up with a huge hit keeps this game within a point as the score is now 5-4. And Watson with the serve. Oh, a sneaky little set by Paige Halcrow to get the ball over. Wasps go for the block, but unable to come up with it. Score moves 6-4. So Milligan will get the serve back here as they lead 6-4 in the first set. A great hit by freshman Camden Jones. Brings the score back to 6-5. Marissa Snap with the serve. She'll get it over here. Ashley will do it all herself there as Snap ties the game up here at 6. Great save by Snap. And looks like Milligan got into the net there. So the Wasps will take the lead 7-6. Snap with getting the ball over. And Milligan again unable to handle Snap's serve. Score is now 8-6. Ball is over. Milligan with a tip. Moore saves it. Kesey with the hit, but it is saved by Milligan. They go for a hit of their own, blocked by Jones. And that ball tips off of Jones. I'm sorry, Samantha Worthy, when she went for the block, unfortunately. So that will move the score 8-7 Emory and Henry. Clayton gets into the net, giving the point to Milligan. That ties the game up at 8. And Samantha Worthy there with the point. Wasps go up 9-8. And two great saves by Worthy as she blocks one and tips another. And this volley is going on. Kesey with the hit. Saved by the Buffaloes. And looks like Milligan gets into the net again. That brings the score 10-8, Emory and Henry. Jones with the serve. And that ball's out, so the Wasps starting to build a little bit of a lead. This game has been incredibly close through the first set. But the Wasps trying to make a little bit of headroom here as they lead. And the Milligan coach having a little discussion with the referee. Just kind of getting everybody situated, know who is in and out. There was a couple substitutions there between and the Buffaloes get the point down, so that ties up the game. I was mistaken a few points ago thinking that Emory Henry got the point. In fact, it was Milligan, so our game is tied up here at 10s. Kesey with the tip over. And Milligan able to score there, so our score is now 11-10. And through this first set, there's just two very evenly matched teams as neither can kind of take this set away from the other. A great block by Milligan there. Wasp able to recover. And a great block by Worthy. And she's able to tie this ball game up at 11s. It's great to see these young freshmen being able to make an impact early in their career. Really gets you really excited for the future, but don't forget about our returners as Sarah Moore is able to score a point on her serve there. And the Wasps will take the lead 12-11. And a great save by Moore. Wasps get the point. Score is 13-11. And that ball was rocketed by the Milligan hitter, but Moore doesn't shy away. And she's able to increase her team's lead. And a great save by Jones. That ball actually goes off the rafters. That's in play, folks. That's the Emory Henry way. Unfortunately, Wasp unable to get the point there. So the score moves to 13-12. Wasp able to secure the point there as Milligan hits it into the net. Score moves to 14-12. Halcrow with the serve. Great save by Moore and a little tip by Watson. And that ball is in for the Buffaloes. Score moves 14-13. And the serve. And a double hit, maybe? Excuse my ignorance, folks. Learning volleyball as we go, but the score moves 14-14. But as I was talking, the Wasps able to win the point. Score is now 15-14. So Kesey will serve for the Wasps. And Wasps able to take the point on that serve, moving the score to 16-14. And that ball is out of the back, so Milligan will take the point, and the score will move 16-14. Milligan making a few substitutions. And a great hit by Camden Jones takes the point there, moving the score 17-15. I'm not sure the Milligan defense had a prayer on that ball as it was rocketed back at them. Watson with the serve. That ball is blocked by the Wasps. And a double hit out of Milligan give the Wasps an 18-15 lead. And we will take a quick break during this timeout. We will be back. And we are back. Wasps really able to string a few points together there and take a little bit of a lead away from this Milligan Buffalo team. Score is 18-15. Watson will still have the serve for the Wasps. And Milligan sets up their offense, goes for the hit, but a block out of Carly Williams and Samantha Worthy to give the Wasps the point there. Score moves to 19-15. And a double hit out of Milligan again. Wasps now have a 5-point lead as the score is 20-15. And you got to wonder when this Milligan team is going to stop with that double hit. It's really killing them because they're setting their offense up great. But it just seems like every 2 or 3 points or so, they double hit and lose the point. But there was no double hit there as Carly Williams slams that one home, gets the point on the hit, and your score is 21-15. Milligan looking to set up their offense. They go for the hit, and that ball is in, so they're finally able to have some sort of rebuttal for these Wasps. As your score is 21-16. So Milligan serving the ball over. Wasp able to set up their offense. And a hit out of Camden Jones. She was deep. Able to still get up and over that net and get the point for the Wasps. Score moves to 22-16. So Snap taking the serve for the Wasps. Ball was hit way up in the rafters. Milligan trying to save it. They were able to get the ball over. Wasps setting up their offense. And a tip out of Jones. And just missed the block with the two freshmen, Jones and Worthy. So Milligan will take that point, and your score moves to 22-17. And a little bit of a mishap, it seems, for Kesey. Looks like she was going for the pass and just ball got away from her a little bit. So Buffaloes take the point. Score is now 22-18. And the hit by Jones. Able to take the point right in the back of in play. A great hit. Score is 23-18. Jones with the serve and out. So your score moves to 23-19. And looks like Milligan is going to make another substitution. Ball is served over by Milligan. Wasp setting up their offense. Jones goes for the hit. And the ball is out of play. So Buffalo's trying to sneak back into this game. Score is 23-20. Kesey with the tip. And looks like the Buffaloes are going to get the point. So score is closing still, as it is now 23-21, Emory and Henry. Delaney Nagy goes for the hit. Gets it into the net, so score is now I'm sorry. That ball fell in for the Wasps, so the score is now 24-21. On a huge hit by Milligan. And the Milligan faithful seem to be here, as your score is 24-22. Close game. Nagy goes for the hit. Milligan able to stop it. Moore just gets under that one. And another huge hit out of the Buffaloes. And this game is within a point. And with the close proximity of Milligan, I think there might be more Milligan fans here than there are Emory Henry, as they are packing out this stadium. And a huge block by Milligan to tie this ball game up at 24. Timeout is taken. And the momentum is definitely in the Buffaloes' corner as head coach Kyla King tries to settle her team down here. They had a somewhat substantial lead, but some huge hits out of Milligan, and it has quickly faded. So Milligan has the serve here. Watson with the hit, but blocked by Milligan. So they will take the lead here, 25-24. The ball is hit into the net as well. So Milligan is going to take the first set of the ball game. And we will be right back for set two. And we are back here in Bob Johnson Stadium for set two of this volleyball match between the Emory Henry Wasp and the Milligan Buffaloes. Milligan able to come from behind and win the first set. Wasps were up by about 5 points at one time, but a couple of huge kills by the Buffaloes are able to completely turn this ball game around. So Wasps will be playing from behind here. I guess behind in terms of sets won. Obviously, the score goes back to 0. But looking to win here in set number 2. So we are about to get started here. Wasp will start with the serve. Sarah Moore, the libero, out of Kingsport, Tennessee. And a double hit out of Milligan will give the early lead to the Wasps. And a tip attempt by Camden Jones, unfortunately not able to go over the net. He goes out of bounds, and the Buffaloes tied this ball game up 1-1. So Milligan will serve here. Well, just gets over the net. And a huge kill by Carly Williams. Brings the score 2-1. So a substitution out of the Wasps will have number 19, Paige Halcrow, serve. She is a freshman from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. And that ball is down for a point. Wasps are now leading 3-1. Halcrow gets the ball over. A great block by the Wasps. And a slip up by the freshman, Camden Jones. Doesn't get a clean hit off. That brings the score to 3-2. And Milligan serves the ball into the net. So they'll give that point right back to us. And the Wasps will have a 4-2 lead. Oh, and a little tip by the freshman Hal Crow. Caught the Buffaloes definitely on their heels. And the Wasps able to sneak a point out of it. Score is 5-2. Jones with the serve. And a block out of the Wasp. That's Brianna Hogan and Carly Williams. Score moves 6-2. And Jones serves it into the net, so Buffaloes will get the serve back. They make a substitution. Your score is 6-3. And Milligan serves that one into the net, so Wasps will increase their lead here. Score is 7-3 as number 2, Carly Williams, will serve. And she serves it out of the back of the court. Everyone's struggling a little bit with their serves right now. Score is 7-4. So the Wasps will get the point there. Score is 8-4. Marissa Snap will serve. And there's another kill for the Buffaloes. This is kind of how they got their roll started last game. Obviously, it was a little later in the set, but a huge kill. Score is now 8-5. A great dig out of Jones there to save that get ball. Ball hit the, excuse my ignorance, folks, but I'm going to call it the stick. I really don't know what it's called, but regardless, Wasps get the point. And a great tip out of Samantha Worthy. Gets the point for the Wasps. And they have a 5-point lead on the Buffaloes. Your score is 10-5. We'll be right back after this time. We are back here in set number 2. The game of Emory and Henry versus Milligan. Score is 10-5. Savannah Kesey with the serve. And what a save by Marissa Snap. But a double hit out of the Wasps gives Milligan the point. And the score is now 10-6. An attempt on a hit by 14 Camden Jones, but was blocked by Milligan. So look at the point there. Score is now 10-7. And a great hit there by Samantha Worthy. She's able to get the point for the Wasps. And the score is now 11-7. Served by Sarah Moore. And a block by the Wasps. That's Hannah Watson, and Ashley Clayton moves the score to 12-7. And a kill by Hannah Watson brings the score to 13-7. We'll have a substitution here for the Wasps. Howcrow will serve the ball. And the Wasps unable to block that one. Score moves 13-8. And a kill out of Camden Jones. There wasn't too much the Buffaloes could do about that one. And that'll bring the score 14-8. Emory and Henry. And the ball is out. So the Wasps will get the point. Jones with the serve. And a really long volley here But a block out of the Buffaloes will secure them the point. The score is now 14-10. And a double hit called on Paige Halcrow. That'll give the point to Milligan. Your score is now 14-11. And a kill out of Camden Jones. Coming from way back. Gives the Wasps the point there. Your score is now 15-11. Watson with the serve. And a block by the Wasps. Unfortunately, it'll be Milligan's point. And a good tip attempt out of Hogan. Fortunately, just goes out of bounds, and the Wasps again starting to lose that lead that they've built. Score is 15-13. And Samantha Worthy getting into the net, so score closens still. Buffaloes are right on Emory and Henry's heels as the score is now 15-14. And that ball is out. Looks like Brianna Hogan might have thought that Milligan might have got a piece of it. But the referees didn't see it that way, and the score is now tied at 15. And again, the Wasps. No, I'm sorry, the Wasps get the point. Looked like the Wasps might have, or Kesey might have hit that ball out, as that's where it landed, but they got the point there as snap will serve. And a kill by Milligan. Ties the ball game back up at 16s. And it seems like we're back into that back and forth that we had in the first set. Both teams fighting, not giving an inch. And Samantha Worthy with the kill there. Puts the Wasps back up 17-16. And a great set by Marissa Snap. Buffaloes didn't know what to do with it. And the Wasps starting to build that lead back up. Your score is 18-16. Kesey will have the serve here, the junior from Madison Heights, Virginia. And Milligan goes for the block, but unable to get it cleanly. That ball goes out of bounds, and the Wasps with the point. Score moves 19-16. So Kesey will keep the serve here, looking to add on to what the Wasps have been building late in this second set. And a kill by the Buffaloes. Brings your score 19-17. So Milligan with the serve. They go for the kill, but ball goes out of bounds. So the Wasps 20-17 here with Sarah Moore serving. And that ball doesn't even get over the net. Actually hits Camden Jones in the back of the head. And you got to hope that this isn't deja vu, as the Wasps lost their lead when they had 20 points last set. Milligan serving. And Watson with the kill. Brings your score 21-18. Paige Halcrow with the serve for the Wasps. And a kill by the Buffaloes. Tightens up this game. Score is now 21-19. Jones with the kill. Score is now 22-19. And I'm sure the Wasps wouldn't mind this little back and forth if they can get to 25 sooner than the Buffaloes. And that ball goes out of bounds. A little bit of a rough pass out of Milligan. So the Wasps with a 23-19 lead. And Jones getting a little overzealous, didn't wait for the referee to let her serve it. So we'll redo that point. Score is still 23-19. And that ball is out. So the Wasps within a point from taking the set. Score is 24-19. And again, Jones just ready to get out there and play. Not really wanting to follow the referee's rules. She said she's on her own time. She's ready to go. And the block by the Wasps, able to be corralled by the Buffaloes. And that was close. And that ball drops in. Brings your score to 24-20. Watson goes for the kill attempt, but is blocked, and now the score is 24-21. And a double hit out of the Wasps. Timeout is called. So not trying to have a redo of the first set, as the Wasps making just some small mistakes here and there, but costing them big when Milligan gets on a roll. And so they're going to talk it over real quick right here. And trying to get that last point to take the set. Great crowd out of the Wasp faithful, as this is the first in-person contest that we've had, or in-person crowd rather, that we've had in Bob Johnson Court. This place can really rock during these crucial games. And there's the point for the Wasps. So they'll take set two. A kill out of Hannah Watson, the sophomore from Kingsport, Tennessee. So she will take set two for Emory and Henry. And we are tied up 1-1. We will be back shortly for set number 3. So we are back here in Bob Johnson Court. The teams are tied up 1-1 in sets. And we will move into set 3 between the Emory Henry Wasps and the Milligan Buffaloes. So Milligan will start with the serve. And the block attempt fails for the Wasps as Milligan will take the early lead here. Tough one there. A little bit of miscommunication, and the Buffaloes will take the second point as well. Score is 2-0. And that ball is down, so a 3-0 lead for the Buffaloes. And a block out of the Wasps, but it unfortunately goes out of bounds. So 4 straight unanswered points by Milligan. And a block by the Wasps. That was Hannah Watson and Ashley Clayton. They are able to break the drought. Your score is 4-1 Milligan. That'll bring Paige Howcrow to serve for Emory and Henry. And tried to save that one. A dig out of Sarah Moore. Ball goes out of bounds. Everyone's rushing to get it, but just not able to get the ball back over the net. So Milligan will take the point. Your score is 5-1. And a kill out of Carly Williams. Was able to hit it where they ain't. And able to take the point there. The score is 5-2 Milligan. Camden Jones with the serve. And that ball is in, so 6-2 will move the score. Milligan will have a substitution here. And a great block out of Hannah Watson and Delaney Nagy. They bring the score to 6-3. Hannah Watson with the serve. And a block by Milligan takes the point. Score is now 7-3. And a serve into the net will give the point to the Wasps. Score is now 7-4. Marissa Snap with the serve. And that ball is out, so the Wasps will take the point. I'm sorry, Milligan will take the point. Score is 8-4. Wasps must have got a hand on it. Ball is blocked. And a great play by the Buffaloes. Takes the point there. They've increased their lead. Score is 9-4. And that ball falls in on a errant set by Samantha Worthy. Score is 10-4. And Camden Jones hits that ball into the net, giving Milligan an 11-4 lead. Timeout is called. And the Buffaloes able to take a little bit of a substantial lead here in the third set. Honestly, they've been playing behind a lot in making this game close, but taking the lead here early in the third set. We're going to be right back in a few minutes after this. So we will get the action back going. Milligan will have the serve. Score is 11-4. And that ball is served into the net. So the Wasps will take an easy point there. Score moves to 11-5. And number 10, Abby Hutzler, will now serve for Emory Henry. And that ball is in for Milligan. So they'll take the point. Good effort out of Hutzler, but unable to dig that ball out. Score is 12-5. And Camden Jones trying to get the kill there, but unable to keep the ball in bounds. So score is 13-5 Milligan. They're starting to get a decent lead here on Emory Henry. Block attempt by the Wasps. Unable to get it down, so score will move to 14-5. Hutzler goes for the hit, but unable to keep the ball in bounds. So score is now 15-5. Milligan adds to their lead again. Timeout is called. So we'll be right back. Your score is Milligan 16, Emory Henry 5. So we'll get back to the action here. Score is 16-5 after Milligan went on a little bit of a run there, aided by a couple of balls hit out of bounds by Emory and Henry. Milligan still has the serve. And a little bit of a lack of communication out of the Wasp as everyone was kind of looking at each other to get that ball. Score moves 17-5. And a kill out of Camden Jones. She's able to stop the bleeding there and get the serve back to Emory and Henry. Score is 17-6. Sarah Moore with the serve. And a huge hit out of Milligan. They get the serve back, and the score is 18-6. Ball was saved by Ashley Clayton. Jones goes for the kill, but the ball goes out of bounds. Score is now 19-6. And Milligan unable to handle the second ball of their attack. Voss will take the point. Score is 19-7. Paige Halcrow will come in to serve for Emory Henry. And Emory and Henry will get the point after a double hit out of Milligan. Score is now 19-8. And the Wasps will take that point there again. Score is 19-9. Block attempt by the Wasps fails. So Milligan able to take the lead, or increase their lead, I'm sorry, to 20-9. And that ball is hit out of bounds. So the Wasps able to cut Milligan's lead down to 10 as your score is 20-10. Camden Jones will serve for Emory and Henry. And that ball is tipped. So Milligan will take the point. Score is 21-10. So Milligan serving. Watson goes for the kill, but hits it out of the back of the court. So Buffaloes will take the point. Score is 22-10. Williams goes for the kill, but is blocked. So score is now 23-10. And that ball is hit out of bounds by Watson. Not much she could really do with that ball as it was crushed. I'm sorry, the Wasp got the point there. Score is 23-11. And that ball is hit out of bounds by Milligan. Brings score 23-12. Snap with the serve, and it is just short. So Buffaloes will get the point, and their lead will increase. Score is 24-12. And that ball doesn't get over, so Wasp will retain the point. I'm sorry, will get the serve back. Score is 24-13. Abby Hutzler will come into the game. She will serve for Emory Henry. And that ball is still alive. And is in, so on the tip. So Milligan will take set 3. They will have a 2-1 lead on sets. So we will be back shortly for set 4. All right, we are getting back into the action here. Wanted to thank everybody for tuning in. Want to remind everybody at home, be sure to come on out to the women's soccer game Wednesday, September 8th. The women are undefeated at home so far. They'll be taking on Bluefield College at 7 p.m. at Niswonger Field. So be sure to come on out and support the women of Emory and Henry. The Wasps will start out with the serve here in set 4. Savannah Kesey will start it out. And a block out of Brianna Hogan and Samantha Worthy. That'll give the first point of the set to the Wasps. Score is 1-0. Hogan goes for the tip, but unfortunately it is out of bounds, so score will tie up at 1. Wasps go for the block attempt, but unable to come up successful. Milligan will take the point. Score is 2-1. Jones goes for the tip, but the ball is stuffed right back in her face. Milligan point. Score is now 3-1. And Kesey hits that ball into the net, so the Buffaloes take the point. Their lead is now 4-1. Worthy goes for the hit, but is blocked by Milligan. Score is now 5-1. And that ball is out. So Abby Hustler goes for the dig, misses. think she's going to say that she did that on purpose. Wasp get the point. Score is 5-2, and Hutzler will serve. And that ball drops in. Wasps take the point. Score is 5-3. Kyla King has a few short words with Hutzler before she serves. And the Buffaloes able to take the point there. Score is 6-3. And Watson with the kill. She brings the score back 6-4. And the Wasps are only down by 2. Howcrow with the serve. And Milligan hits the ball into the net, so the Wasps will take the point. Score is 6-5. And that ball is blocked by Carly Williams and Hannah Watson. Unfortunately, it went out of bounds, so Milligan will take the point. Score is 7-5. And a kill by Carly Williams. Hit it in that back right corner, nobody there. Makes the Wasp deficit only 1 point as the score is 7-6 Milligan. Camden Jones to serve. And the Wasp with the point. Score is now 7-7. Camden Jones serves. And that ball is down. Milligan will take the point, so score is now 8-7. That ball is out of the back of the court, and that will tied this ball game up. We're at 8. Hannah Watson to serve. So the Wasps will take the point there. Score is now 9-8. And a block out of Carly Williams and Samantha Worthy. Timeout is called. Wasps have the lead, 10-8. So we're going to get back to it here. Hannah Watson still with the serve. Your score is 10-8. Block attempt by the Wasps goes sideways. Milligan will take the point. Score is now 10-9. And that ball is out. So the Emory and Henry will take the point. Score is 11-9. Marissa Snap will have the serve. And that ball is out as well. So the Wasps will increase their lead. Score is now 12-9. And that ball was hit into the net a few times, unable to get it out of there. So Milligan will take the point. Score is 12-10. And a great block by Brianna Hogan. I'm sorry. Ball goes back into the rafters after Milligan digs it out. But after it plays pinball up there, it comes right back down on their side. So Wasps take the point. Score is 13-10. And another block by the Wasps. They increase their lead to 14-10. Kesey with the serve. And Milligan with the kill. Score is now 14-11. And a great block out of Brianna Hogan and Samantha Worthy. They give that point back to the Wasps. Score is 15-11. Abby Hutzler to serve for Emory Henry. And Milligan able to take the point. Score moves 15-12. And that was a little bit of a prayer to get over the net as Abby Hutzler was way back in the court. Unable to do so, hits it into the net. So score moves 15-13. And a kill out of Brianna Hogan was Brianna Hogan off of a Milligan player. Score is 16-13. Paige Halcrow will come into the ball game. She will serve. And looks like the Wasps got a hand on that ball. So even though it went out of bounds, it'll be the Buffalo's point. Score is now 16-14. A little bit of an errant hit out of Carly Williams. Shrinks the Wasps lead to 1 as the score is now 16-14. 16-15, excuse me. And nobody really sure who was going to get that ball. Cost the Wasps as it's now all tied up at 16. That ball goes out. So a little bit of a gift to the Wasps there. Score moves 17-16. Camden Jones to serve. And Milligan takes the point. They tie it all up at 17s. Net ball unable to be corralled by the Buffaloes. Gives the Wasps the point. Score is 18-17, Emory Henry. Hannah Watson to serve. And a block by Carly Williams and Samantha Worthy gives Emory Henry the point. Score is 19-17. We go to timeout. And we are back. So your score is 19-17. Emory Henry looking to pick up this fourth set. But if I learned anything from watching Milligan so far tonight, they're not going to go quietly into the night. They will fight tooth and nail. So Hannah Watson will serve for Emory Henry. Carly Williams goes for the tip. Kind of misses the ball. That'll be a point for Milligan. So the score is 19-18. Emory and Henry. Looks like the referees are talking to the table. So Milligan with the serve here scores 19-18 Emory and Henry. And a kill out of Carly Williams will give the point to Emory and Henry. Score is now 20-18. They'll give the serve to Marissa Snap. She'll be looking to add to the Wasp lead here. And that ball goes out of bounds, so a little bit of a tricky move out of Abby Hutzler. Catches the Buffaloes sleeping and gives the point to the Wasps. Score is 21-18. Snap serve. And that ball falls as a diving Hutzler. Sounded like that hurt. Score moves 21-19. And Samantha Worthy with the kill. Brings Emory and Henry's lead to 22-19. and gives the serve to Savannah Kesey. Camden Jones gets the kill. Ball kind of ran down the net after the block. Fell in though for the Wasps. Score is now 23-19. Kesey with the serve. Hogan goes for the tip, but it's tipped right back in her face. Buffaloes take the serve back. Score is now 23-20. And you can see that the bench is really into this ball game, cheering on the Wasps. And a kill by Camden Jones brings the Wasps within 1 point of winning the set. Score is 24-20. Abby Hutzler with the serve. And a block by Hannah Watson and Camden Jones gives the set to Emory and Henry. So we are all tied up in sets here, 2-2, in an action-packed night here at Bob Johnson Court. We can't wait to bring you set number 5 here shortly. So we are back here in Bob Johnson Court for set 5 of the game between Emory and Henry and Milligan. It's been a back and forth game so far. Milligan taking the first set, Emory and Henry taking the second, Milligan taking the third, and Emory and Henry just taking the fourth set to stay alive. So it all comes down to this, folks, as we will play one more set here. So Milligan will start with the serve. Williams and Watson go for the block, but they are unsuccessful. Score is 1-0 Milligan. And there is a point out of Hannah Watson. She ties this ball game up. Score is 1-1. That ball is out on the serve. Savannah Kesey unable to keep it in. So Milligan takes the lead, scores 2-1. And there is a kill out of Hannah Watson. She ties this ball game up. Score is 2-2. And that ball is served into the net. So the score will be 3-2 Milligan. Carly Williams goes for the kill, but is blocked. So score is now 4-2 Milligan. And Camden Jones with the kill. Score is now 4-3 Milligan. Marissa Snap will be serving for the Wasps. And a block out of Brianna Hogan. That'll tie this ball game up at 4-4. Camden Jones able to get that ball over and score for Emory Henry as the Buffaloes were unable to handle it. That takes the lead. Score is 5-4, Emory Henry. And that ball is down. A great serve by Marissa Snap leads to an Emory Henry point. Score is 6-4. And Milligan able to take the point there. Score is now 6-5. And a missed set by the Buffaloes gives the Wasps the point. Score is now 7-5. Camden Jones to serve. And that ball is down. Milligan taking the point. Score is now 7-6. Emory Henry. A little bit of a miscommunication there on the set. That'll tie the ball game up here. We are tied at 7s. And Samantha Worthy getting the kill. Gives Emory and Henry the lead. Score is 8-7. And that ball's hit into the net by the Buffaloes, so the Wasps increase their lead. Score is 9-7. Timeout is called. We will return shortly. So after a short break, we are back. Score is 9-7, Emory and Henry, as Abby Hutzler will be serving. And Delaney Nagy does not get the point. Looks like she might have just snuck it in front of the line. Refs didn't see it that way. Milligan takes the point. Score is 9-8. And that ball is hit out of bounds by Brianna Hogan. Score is now 9-9. Milligan with the serve. Watson goes for the kill attempt, but is blocked. So Milligan will take the lead. Score is 10-9. And there's that kill for Delaney Nagy. She wanted it before. She made it certain there that that ball was in bounds. And we are tied at 10s. Paige Halcrow with the serve. Emory and Henry with the point. They take the lead. Score is 11-10. And that ball is hit out of bounds by Delaney Nagy. That ties the ball game back up at 11s. And a tip out of Hannah Watson. Gives the Wasp back the lead. Score is 12-11. Savannah Kesey will have the serve. And a block out of Camden Jones unfortunately goes out of bounds. Ties the game back up at 12. Hit by Hannah Watson goes out of bounds. So the Buffaloes take the lead here. And all of the momentum. Timeout is called. So your score is Milligan 13, Emory Henry 12. And we will be back after a short break. So we will get back to it here. Score is 13-12 Milligan. They have the serve. And a huge kill by Camden Jones. That ties this ball game up at 13s. And that was a momentum swinger for sure. Hannah Watson with the serve. And a major kill by the Buffaloes. Score is now 14-13. Milligan with the serve. And there's another kill by Milligan. And that is the ball game. So Emory Henry falls to Milligan University 3-2. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in tonight for our broadcast of this game. We really appreciate it. Make sure you tune in on Wednesday, September 8th. We will have women's soccer taking on Bluefield College. Be sure to come on out or check out the stream. But unfortunately not, the outcome that the Wasps wanted on their home opener as they fall to Milligan 3-2. But thank you for listening. And this is Ty Spire signing off.